What's up, everybody? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. I'm here to do the SmackDown review for July 21st, 2023. Sorry that I got to do the review like this, guys, because I don't know. The website is tripping. I don't know, maybe because it was on Fox FS1 last night and not on actual Fox. I don't know, but it's not working. Y'all know what to do sometimes where the other parts don't load up. So I'm gonna sit here and go through these parts, the videos. You probably can't see it because I'm blocking it to the right, but it's right here to the right. So I'm gonna use this to try to help me remember everything. I mean, it wasn't like a whole bunch of spectacular stuff. I'll try to be more fair this time around. But let me see. Let me see. Jay Uso, SmackDown Warpath. Okay. Uh, this might be in a ridiculous order, but LA Knight vows victory in U.S. title invitational. Yeah. So LA Knight was in another fatal four way today, and they were doing the same thing. They were doing that same old pandering to the crowd, pandering to the audience. I really feel like they're just pushing LA Knight a little bit harder because the fans just started liking him over nothing. Like even the announcers was saying it. Even Michael Cole was saying it. Like, why are people gravitating to LA Knight? And that's a very good question because he hasn't been really doing anything big. I feel like for them to gravitate towards him, and his whole gimmick is clearly a copy. Like he comes out in a fatal four way and then he gets all of his time. He gets time to talk. It's like again, pandering to the audience, pandering to the people who like him. But I noticed they only do that with certain people though. If somebody else all of a sudden got real, like they don't push them, but we'll do it with LA Knight, even though LA Knight's push is a joke push, right? It's a joke. Like it reminds me of KO and Sammy. All of a sudden they got to push out of nowhere, really, and then here it go. Let's start using them to pander the audience. It's so cheap, and and what he does, like, I mean, it's so lame and corny. Yeah, yeah. Like, dude, that sounds corny when he come out and study say yeah like that. I swear, I think he's starting to even feel it's falling off a little bit. I don't think he got the pop like he normally been getting last night. I mean, it's like you're a stone cold ripoff. Yeah, yeah. Instead of oh hell yeah, it's yeah. And I'm just like, Then you copying a rock. You got this booty people's elbow. Nah, man, nah, dude. And then every time he comes in the match, he always loses. Like anything is important. So that's what's so weird too. They give him more time and spotlight to pander, but then he loses, just like in Money in the Bank. And why was he in two different fatal four ways? I could have sworn he won that last one, but I guess Escobar won the last one. But why is he in this one? So again, it's like more pandering to the audience. Like, why is this man in two different fatal four ways? It just doesn't make no sense. And then he's sitting there saying that he's gonna win and he's gonna do this, and then he keeps losing, just like in that one. He lost. Rey Mysterio ended up winning. But I wouldn't be so happy for Rey Mysterio because look at Rey Mysterio and look at Dominik, man. Dominik is on a way higher level than Rey right now, which is sad because he fought him to get that clout. And then all you did now is run off with Rhea and you do the same BS every single time. Like I said, what is going on with the champions today? A lot of these newer champions or people y'all been putting the belts on recently aren't really like champions. They're like weirdos and goofies. Just like Dominik, he's a goofy. He's a weirdo. He runs around with a shirt on talking about how his mommy is on top. Come on, man. Come on. Oh. So yeah, Rey Mysterio wins that. Let me see. Let me go down. Charlotte Flair versus Io Sky. Charlotte picked up the victory. Bailey walked out because of a Shotzi thing video being played. So she walks out. It was so goofy. I feel like Io is just all by herself at this point. At this point, it really is just Io. They don't even play Damage Control music no more. They don't even play Bailey's music. They just play Io's music. She got the Money in the Bank. It's all about Io now, man. For real. And I mean, predictable match though. And that's what's so disappointing too. Like I said, notice that certain wrestlers do not get certain setup matches for they pay-per-views. Like, you see a lot of people will have matches where they'll easily win, just like Charlotte. This was an easy Charlotte win to set her up for the pay-per-view. But why is Bianca and Asuka not getting those? Huh? Why is being last week they fought each other and that didn't even end fairly. But Charlotte can sit here and win clean over Io. Meanwhile, nothing from Bianca or Asuka. We didn't even see Bianca yesterday. And Asuka just came out to do another one of her fluky attacks after the match. They don't even really have Asuka do any real damage. She just be coming out just playing. Really. And then they give it to them, and that was like it. Like, and again, nothing with Bianca. Austin Theory demands a match. Yeah, Austin Theory almost screwed Ray over from losing that match, but he still ended up winning. But then he goes to Adam Pearce and then demands a match, and then Theory gives it to him. So here it go. It's like, why are you giving shit to Theory, but Bianca didn't get nothing? It's like, what the hell? Theory comes in all mad. I want a match. I want a match. Okay. But the funny part is he actually lost the damn match. But I'm going to get to that soon. Shawn Michaels agrees that Dominik Mysterio should defend the NXT North American title. So that match happened earlier today too. The Dominik won the damn NXT title from what was his name? From the other guy on NXT, which I find to be ridiculous. And also, Dominik is a main roster talent, to be honest. He is. I mean, he's one of the main push people on the show besides Rhea. So he's definitely a main roster talent. I know he hasn't been here that long, but he's still shown more and competes more than a lot of people. Like, we get more Dominik Mysterio matches nowadays than, like I said, than matches with a lot of people. I mean, just like this. So we couldn't get no build matches with Bianca or Asuka, but we surely got a stupid Dominik versus Butch match where Rhea cheats again and Dominik wins again. Just like when he won on NXT, it literally was like the whole Judgment Day. But when they go against Seth, shit happens. It's just stupid. It's just literally certain people being picked to beat certain people, but not in a fair manner. I mean, you got Dominik running around after he fought his daddy, and now he acting like a punk with Rhea. And Rhea is known for having all these simps, and then you basically make Dominik a simp. You basically do. I mean, she's winning everything for him. She actually got the more important belt. It's so funny seeing them both raise those belts, but her belts obviously means more. So it's like, Dominik wins. Right, Santos Escobar and Theory did have a match, which I find to be dumb because they already got matches set up. What's the point of fighting people that you finna fight in the pay-per-view? I found the same thing. I found that like with Money in the Bank, just like with Money in the Bank, like all month long before Money in the Bank, it was just a lot of Money in the Bank people fighting each other. When they got Money in the Bank, just like this, one of them might fight each other. So what's the point of having Theory fight him? And then you have Escobar beat Theory clean, which is a shock. But at the same time, not really, because Theory is another one of these champions who is not really like. You just got him holding that belt for the backlash that he got. But you really don't care about Theory. You care way more about, it seems like, Dominik than Theory. I mean, you let Santos beat him clean. I mean, golly, that was goofy. I know that might try to set up him coming back and winning, though, which probably will happen because now that Ray won and Escobar won, now it's finna be Ray versus Escobar. Here it go. Triple H. Put the LWO, yeah. Put them against each other, yeah. Like I said, Mighty Strange, these other factions fight each other like the Bloodline. Now you finna have LWO fight each other, but why none of these other people really fight each other, huh? But Bloodline and now LWO fight each other, huh? It's very, very odd. Very freaking odd. And who do I think is going to win? Probably Escobar, because he's the up-and-coming more, he's just newer. And plus, Ray been getting shitted on ever since Triple H came in anyways. Ray doesn't do anything. he doesn't get the shine that he really deserves. Yeah, he won the Fatal 4-Way, but it don't matter because he's not going to win the title, and we know it. More than likely, Theory is gonna retain more than likely, and if not, it'll be Escobar winning. But more than likely, Theory is gonna retain because he's just gonna probably cheat to win or something like that. I'm trying to see, man. I hate that it's not like how I normally like it. So now I'm trying to sit here and remember. I mean, I guess I might as well talk about the ending real quick. So in the end, there was no main event match, which is starting to get annoying. Just the same old stuff. Honestly, I don't think this was as dramatic as the other ones were. Like, I really don't. Between Roman and them, I mean, it got a little questionable and funny, but it was so rushed. They only gave him like less than 10 minutes really to talk. They really didn't give him that much time. And I guess because it was on, like I said, Fox FS1, I guess. But they was supposed to sign a contract. Jay didn't want to sign it. Instead, he wanted to turn into some type of tribal battle. I forget what he called it. He called it something crazy, some type of tribal battle or whatever. And that's what he wants it to be. And then Roman was getting mad. And then he basically was like, okay, I'll put the tribal chiefdom on the line in our pay-per-view match. And then they shook hands on it. And then Solo was about to attack Jay, but then Roman stopped Solo, and then Jay super kicked Solo. So that was a little shocking. So now Roman is going to look bad, Solo is going to look bad, and Jay is going to look bad now because now Solo might think Roman is on something. I don't know. This whole push is so stupid and weird because there's no Jimmy now magically. Magically, Jimmy isn't here to help you. You literally got to fight him on your own. It literally took a mistake from Solo and both the Usos to beat Roman. So I don't know why Jay thinks he can do it all by himself. Roman still has not lost in a singles match. So it's not looking like Roman is going to lose this match, man. It doesn't look like it at all. And if he does win, that would kind of bury Jay Uso. It would. Jimmy, if Jay wins, Jimmy would pretty much be buried because they're twins. So what would you do with them? And then, and what would he do? I mean, everything they do with the bloodline is around bloodline no more now. Back in the day when Vince had them, he had them building up, getting stronger. Now, since Triple H got them, he just got them fighting each other and breaking each other apart. And it just continues week after week. Like I said this like a week or so ago. I'm like, notice Jay Watch, he won't have no build matches. But other people can have build matches for their pay-per-view runs. But no matches for Roman. No matches for Jay. No matches for Oscar. No matches for Bianca. Oh, but Shayna Baszler has a bad build match last week. Like, certain people be getting build matches. Charlotte has a build match. But nothing for Jay. And this is going to be the main event, so at least try to give them build matches on the way to the pay-per-view. Nah, we're just going to have them just talk and just attack each other outside of matches. Man, that's terrible. That's so terrible. Yeah. Right. What if just imagine if I did that all the time and sounded like that all the time. Wouldn't I sound just goofy as hell? And that's how LA Knight was sounding. Yeah, do say, let me say something. Yeah, like, come on, man. Stone Cold sound way better. Way better. Let me see. Did I forget? See, I might be forgetting something because of the way it's set up. I'm trying to remember in my head. Let me think. Something else that happened was Bobby Lashley, he was talking to Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, right, from NXT. So he was end up talking to them like he wanted to try to form some new group with them or something like that. So we'll see where that goes. Honestly, I'm going to tell y'all where this is going to go. They're finna do. I can't trust Triple H with these minorities, man, and these black people. I just can't. You always do them dirty in some type of form or fashion. I feel like you finna try to build up some group with them just to make people hate them. They're clearly going to be like a heel group. They're not going to be faces. You're going to make them do some crazy stuff so people hate them. You ain't going to do nothing to make people like them. And you're going to probably make them get beat up. But they might win some matches, but watch it be like in the most cheating, unfairest ways so you don't like them. And then here you go putting a whole bunch of black men together on the same team. And I know that's what you probably gonna do. That's why I advise people to listen to some of the stuff I say, because I really do say things that a lot of people don't say, and then they actually happen, like this. Next thing you know, Bobby Lashley, Street Profits, and Trick Williams and them all on some same group or team, and then it's gonna be like a fake Hurt Business. Might even try to go in a Raw, who knows? But then they go around. It ain't gonna be nothing like Judgment Day, nothing like any other faction, because Triple H does not know how to deal with black talent or minorities. He just doesn't. You see, you finna have Escobar and Ray fight each other. I mean, Ray already went through a super long feud with his son, and now he has to fight one of his LWO members. Come on. And in the long run, they're both probably gonna lose anyways to Theory, probably because Theory will cheat. Come on now. Now this group is clearly gonna be running around, probably doing some foul shit just so you can purposely get them booed when they come out. And it's gonna look weird as hell, man, seeing them street fighters come out there getting booed, right? Because I never seen them get booed. They always been pretty good faces, so that's gonna be weird. Shit's gonna be weird with Bobby, because Bobby, y'all really gonna try to make this dude a heel. It's gonna be weird. Let me think. Let me think. SmackDown did kind of fly by yesterday. I wish they would have it fixed. That's why the Jey Uso picture just stuck here. Let me see. I can go back. Let me go back and show y'all what's going on. All right, Dragon Lee, Wesley. Right, Wesley and Dragon Lee. I just instantly laughed my ass off when I seen that. Like, why you laughing? Because of them names, man. Wesley and Dragon Lee. That is freaking hilarious. Let's see if they fixed it. Nope, they ain't fix it. See, it goes right down to the 14th. Yep. So that's pretty much the end. If I had to rate this on the scale of 1 to 10, I mean 1 to 5, I don't know, man. This is kind of like 1 territory. It is, because nothing was really that great or good like that. And then the ending wasn't as good either. Like some of the other endings with Roman and them been way more. But this one was completely rushed. It was like a contract signing, which I totally dislike. And nothing really is looking good. Like, y'all not really getting the pushes I think y'all deserve. Yeah, people cheering for Jay for no dang reason. Man, and at the end of the day, Roman just looks like he's just gonna smash him, man. Just like how he smashed so many other people. That's what it's looking like to me. Roman is winning this match. And then Jay, he wants to make it some tribal battlefield match, but that might be his downfall, because that's the reason why Jimmy got hurt. I mean, it's a possibility Jimmy can come back and attack Jay, just because Jimmy, like I said, what's going to happen to Jimmy after this? And don't you think it's kind of wrong for Jay not to sit there and stay? It's like you're more concerned about revenge against Roman, or i.e. taking the tribal, title, than actually being there with your brother and making sure he heals up and then coming back strong with your brother, so that's questionable in itself. Like I said, it's a possibility Jimmy could even come, Solo might attack him. Who knows? It's going to be a lot of BS. The fact that it's going to be no DQ just automatically lets you know it's going to be a lot of drama, a lot of hot mess, and it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild on SummerSlam. SummerSlam probably would be 4 hours this year too, right? Probably be 4 hours. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. 1 out of 5, y'all. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe if y'all haven't, because I do read my comments. And hopefully next time I can go in more detail about something, or the website to be fixed, because I don't like using other websites when it comes to this. This is pretty simple. And thank you, and I hope I see you guys later. Peace out.